Todd Ault. I'm back in Nevada. Happy to be here. It's April 9th. This is the 48th show. I mean, the show's numbers are quickly catching up to my age. I'm 51. Would you have thought when we started? Hold on one second. It's the 48th show, by the way. Would you have thought that we would have? I mean, seriously.
Yeah.
Did you think it was going to be like Todd wants to do a show? Because when I asked you to do it, you said, "Oh, okay, I'll do it." Right? But did you think it would be actually 48 shows? Be honest.
I didn't think it would be every day, and I didn't think we'd go this far.
Oh, we're just getting started, dude. I mean, this is just getting started.
Look,
man.
we got gear now. Risk on gear. Look at this.
Hey, dude, look at this.
We got risk on hats.
Now, see, my head's so big, the hat. I got to open the hat up a little bit.
Yeah.
But those of you who thought you're getting merch, you're getting it soon.
This is really awesome. The market closes in about 6 minutes. Welcome to all of the radio listeners. WKEIB, 1150 AM, Los Angeles, Orange County.
Head.
We appreciate you all tuning in.
You got some merch, though.
The radio.
Risk on. I like it a lot.
It looks like the Dow has rallied here as we go on air. It's up 200 points.
The king is dead, by the way.
Yeah, that's
the
true.
king died. Now, by the way, he's not the king. He's the Duke of Edinburgh.
Yeah.
But he was 99 years old.
He lived a long life.
I know. He got to sleep with the queen.
You know, someone who lived half of his life died today, too.
DMX, right?
Yeah, DMX, the hip-hop artist, 50 years old, passed away. I guess he had some issues with substance abuse. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah, unfortunately.
I don't know that anything I would say after the word substance abuse would be taken well. We're in a politically correct world, but
yeah,
I understand that he. Thank you. He passed away. He was in a coma for a while.
Yeah, for about 10 days, I guess, maybe a little less.
How old was he again?
50.
Oh, he's younger than me.
Yeah,
that's scary.
So
the market's the Dow's rallying today.
Yeah, right. Actually, as we go on air, it looks like the Dow's up 270 points right now.
That's not helpful for me. I actually hedged out.
The S&P is another all-time high, 4127, up 30, and the Nasdaq is 13.9.
What do you make of that, man? What do you make of that?
I'm trying to figure out why the Dow's rallying on a Friday afternoon when generally it's usually flat with little to no volume. Looks like President Biden is going to discuss infrastructure plan with bipartisan group on Monday. Yeah, I'm just looking here. There's not a whole lot of stuff going on here as far as it looks like Amazon. This is good. This is breaking news, not good news. Depends on what side you're on. But they won enough votes in Alabama to defeat the unionization effort for Amazon. So that'll still be at work employer, no union. And, yeah, Bezos is probably happy about that.
We're going to come back to that because they won 2-1, by the way.
Was it that big?
Yeah, it's a 2-1 victory. I would say to you that, I want to cover that in the right segment, right? And so we got a few more minutes before the market's going to close. We'll cover the market first. Then we'll kind of get into that individual news on Amazon. But it was a big victory for them. But, I saw an analyst talk about today that the unionization of Amazon probably happened somewhere, but on a per plant basis. And the guy actually criticized the union, saying, "Why do you try to unionize a place that pays double minimum wage?"
Yeah, that's a good point.
In that area, wasn't the ideal spot to go to.
Well, yeah, Alabama's mostly conservative. It's a red state,
sure,
and they're for.
I thought they were pro-union there, though.
No, not generally speaking. No, the South is more of an at-will, right-to-work state. They don't really rely on unionization.
Really?
Yeah, it's just it fosters a different type of work environment, and the South just usually doesn't go along with it.
Have you ever paid attention to how much Microsoft, Google, Amazon, one other are 21% of the S&P?
Is it that much?
It's huge now.
I didn't know.
There's like 4 or 5 names that make up a huge percentage of the S&P, 21%, and then of the Nasdaq 100, they make up 40%.
Yeah, that's huge.
It's scary.
Didn't even really, as an everyday.
Imagine 40% of 100 stocks are represented by 4 or 5 stocks.
It doesn't really dawn on me because every day I'm looking at different tickers as a trader.
Sure.
I'm not really focused on that macro piece of data, really.
Hey, if you follow, you know, I didn't. I forgot that we're on the radio, right?
Yeah, I said hello to the folks.
You
Thank
did.
Yeah.
KIB 1150 AM, Los Angeles and Orange County, and the iHeartRadio app, the Patriot Network. If you want to check us out at 1:00, we're live right now, and we won't be live. We'll be recorded, but this will be the Friday show that's played, and then of course the wrap ups on YouTube, right? Which is getting very popular.
Yeah, the people.
I think Josh, Willie, and Tyler put that together, and that's cranking.
It's really, really been getting a lot of views for sure. I guess I was having a little trouble with my microphone. Is it better now? Okay, beautiful.
It's like a Monday. It's like a Sunday rewind of Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Yeah, which it's the last one I saw had 40 or 50,000 views, I think.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's really good.
Well, I know Josh's out there promoting it, so it's good to see that.
Yeah. Well, looks like we want to.
What I was going to try to say about today's show, though, is that a lot of news to cover, and the market continues to kind of melt a little higher, despite the fact that today's inflation numbers were horrific. But you know, the Fed and everyone's telling you don't pay attention. We're not looking at that. We're looking at full employment.
Don't look at but the jobless claims were terrible too yesterday.
Right, but the inflation number was the biggest since 2011, the single biggest spike ever, I believe, since 2011.
And the inflation categories, they don't cover everything either. Like for everyday Americans,
Sure,
there's a lot of stuff that just doesn't get covered there. Today there wasn't a whole lot of information as far as data goes. Yesterday was the main data-driven day with jobless claims. There's a natural gas report. Today there is really nothing. At 1:00 in exactly, actually I have the data right now. The Baker Hughes rig count, that's for the oil rigs. That actually was 499 active oil rigs. The prior week was the consensus, and the actual data was 490 active oil rigs. So that's kind of an interesting bit of information.
What's going on with crypto, by the way? Because CleanSpark is like rallying hard into the close. CleanSpark is at 22, rallying really right into the close, up $1.
Well, where's Bitcoin? 58.5, right?
Yeah, I don't know why. I see CleanSpark up a lot, and
CleanSpark was oversold though a lot this week. Like it really was. I think that they also had a huge order that they placed too. Some of that capital that they raised $200 million. And they've allocated some of that capital to get another 700 miners. And that was going to be delivered. Looks like they're going to have some delivered in June.
Right.
And then some are going to be delivered the rest of the summer. But that was a $7.2 million purchase. Geez, I wonder where they're getting their miners, because it seems like Riot and Mara are
kind of dominate that space, getting those miners.
Yeah, Riot recently allocated $138 million to purchase miners. That has to be coming from Bitmain. I don't see anybody else that could handle that size of order.
Market just closed, and I wanted to take a look at the volume on Naked Brands.
Yeah, the volume on Naked...
This stock trades like crazy.
You know, there's 257 million shares traded today.
Is that really the number?
Yeah, and it's up after hours.
Yeah, 257,800. Wow. 257,820,000 shares of Naked Brands trade today. We filed the 13G on Naked Brands.
I saw that.
Yeah. Hey, for those of you who follow us, my name's Todd Ault. I'm executive chairman of Ault Global, traded on the New York American. And my friend Jason Bartholomew works here, and he helps us trade and commentate. And he's a professional poker player. He's a professional gambler and a former professional baseball player. And this is Risk On, where we talk about risk. The market just closed. So, Jason, let's see if we can update the market, the people on the numbers. It was an interesting week. We kind of melted up a little bit, had a big week in ammo. We got a lot to talk about. The Queen's husband died. DMX passed away. Biden's jawboning guns.
That's not going too well. And baseball started.
And Jason, okay, let me get excited here. Hold on, Jason. What a day yesterday for Jason. 6-0 on the parlays. Holy smokes, Jason. That was a monster day for you.
Yeah.
Holy Toledo.
We got a little...
I don't know where you... I mean, you got some juice yesterday. So funny. I noticed, I can tell on days when we're going to win. You had massive mojo, like, I placed these bets. These are what we're going to do. And you were all confident, and you just killed it. You killed it.
You know, sometimes when you see a stock or you see...
And you know you're going to make money?
Yeah, like you say, hey, that's not right. There's something wrong in the marketplace. There's an inefficient price in the stock, an inefficient price in the baseball line.
When we saw they priced POW at $5,
yeah,
we loaded up.
We
pow,
like
pow,
moved
pow.
our chips.
We got all over it. Right.
Not all in, but we moved our chips in.
We bought 800,000 shares.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot.
We went in there 4.5 million ish.
Sure.
Give or
Yeah,
take.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're looking at the gun
But
broker.
you crushed it yesterday.
Yeah.
I mean, you crushed it on baseball. This guy, and it's all eclectic too. You're like paying attention to like little. I can get a money line that's a little better.
Yeah.
It's so funny. I talk to people that do like the most complicated stuff, like they're brain surgeons or doctors that I know.
Yeah.
And they're like, Todd, how do you pick that stock? I'm like, dude, how do you cut someone's head open?
Exactly.
I mean, come on. I don't know. How do you bet on baseball? It seems like you know what you're doing.
It's just
Dude, in 8 days, I think you tripled your money.
Well, we've got the data right here. Yeah, so I had 12 $100 bills in my front pocket on April 1st, which was April Fool's Day, and I went and made some bets. I said, let's start this
No
thing.
fooling here, man.
We're going to go blue collar. We're going to grind it out. We're going to show the people that everyday Americans can go out and make baseball plays and make supplementary income, and that's what we're trying to prove here.
Yeah. Hey, we're not recommending betting or anything like that.
No.
We're not promising you anything. There are no, I repeat for the YouTube algorithm,
Yeah.
there are no guarantees you'll make money.
Nope.
But in Risk On, we try to point out how we make money. And Jason,
So
wow.
for the listeners that are first hearing about this on the radio, because this is the first time we've been able to talk
Risk On
about it.
Sports, right.
Yeah, Risk on Sports. We're going to do a 20-minute show, noon Pacific time.
Noon Pacific time,
Yeah.
Monday through Friday.
Yeah, Monday through Friday.
Might even do some weekend stuff.
If I do the
It was
week,
just you and I, like on a YouTube.
yeah,
right?
if I do the weekend stuff, it'll be just a quick pop in, just to tell people what it looks like on
What
the
we're
day,
looking at,
what we're
yeah.
looking at. But we've played 8 days of baseball, and the great thing about baseball, unlike like football and other sports, there's every day there's games.
Right.
So currently we are 19 and 18 in the straight bets, and now this is interesting.
No. I got to make sure this is really important to understand. For those of you on the radio, listen to what he's saying. He won 19 games and lost 18. And then how many parlays have you lost?
We've lost 13 parlays and only won 8 parlays.
But you're up massively.
But think about
how
this.
can you have a losing record that way and be up? That's
Because
crazy.
because baseball, you bet on the money lines. Okay, what that means is generally in other sports, when you make a wager, when you pick a team, it's usually like minus 110. Like say Vegas says this the Dallas Cowboys versus the Pittsburgh Steelers, and the Pittsburgh Steelers are giving up 6 points to the Cowboys. That means the Steelers must win by at least 7 points in order to cash the ticket. Well, in baseball, it's different. You bet the lines are constructed with money lines. So like, for example, today, there's one game active right now. I just want to cover this for the folks. This is important. So there's one game that we're looking at right now. It's the New York Yankees at the Tampa Bay Rays. And if you were to make a wager on that game, the New York Yankees were the favorite. They were actually, let me get this here. I don't want to tell you wrong. All right, the New York Yankees, let me change the date here. Bear with me 1 second. Corey Kluber against Rich Hill. And for some reason, it's not giving me the line here. Anyhow, the New York Yankees were the favorite, and you would have to bet like if the New York Yankees were minus 180, you would literally have to lay $180 in order to win $100. So that's where these records come into play. They can be skewed. You can look and say, "Hey, listen, this is kind of weird. You've lost 18 games and you've only won 19 games, but you're up a good amount of money." And actually today the Yankees were favored at minus 130. So you would have to wager 130 to win 100. And then with the parlays, that's simply just grouping a few games together in order to get increased odds. So that's why we're up money. In fact, we're 8 wins, 13 losses on the parlays. We're 19 wins, 18 losses on the single bets. But with the $1,200 starting bankroll, we're up $2,215 in the first 8 days of baseball. And our working bankroll now, we just add it right to the bankroll, is $3,415. So that'll give you an idea of
You're rolling,
where we're
baby.
at. Yeah.
You're rolling.
Yeah. So
hey,
it
there's
looks
no
good.
guarantee you'll
No.
get the same results.
Nope.
However, Jason and I have a little Risk on Sports going on. We'll talk about that Monday. Hey, Richard Ritter, thank you so much for the super chat. And I see my mom's on the air. My mom is in the chat.
She's a loyal watcher.
Hey, Mom. How you doing? I'm back from Costa Rica. Everything's fine. Love you, Mom.
Nice.
That's for my mom. There you go, Mom. Hey, Mom, someday you'll have to come on the show. You can talk about all the risk you took. Here's a woman who got pregnant at 18 years old and took a lot of risk with 2 kids.
Oh, that's for sure.
Yeah, good story. Yeah. I actually turned out okay, Mom. I think, at least. Good job.
Looking at the after...
Dude, I'm excited about baseball for you. It's really exciting to me. And I know people tune in this and they're talking about stocks all the time. And we love stocks. We trade them. We invest in them. We short them, like I did Carnival Cruise Lines today, full disclosure.
Oh, really?
Or like I did Royal Caribbean today. Shorted that, too. Or like I'm short the triple Qs today.
Yeah.
And I'm short the Dow.
Yeah, we got a little bit sideways there at the
We got
end.
some short here. Yeah, we're sideways a little bit, but I'm kind of feeling like we're going to roll into May, maybe a little risk off in May.
You know, I kind of like the fact that Bitcoin trades 24 hours a day and other cryptocurrencies.
Right.
But I also like the fact that you can get exposure to the cryptocurrencies if you don't want to trade crypto itself. And in fact, we have some exposure to cryptocurrency in some of these tickers in our portfolio.
Sure.
The first one, actually, I wanted to get to CleanSpark. Let's cover a few of these.
Well, I think did we cover the full Dow yet? I don't think so.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Let me give you the final numbers.
Yeah, the final numbers, because the Dow was up 297.
Actually, yeah, it rolled to plus 297.
Wow,
30. Actually,
nice.
A nice round number. 33,800.
Wow, the VIX is 1660. People aren't worried about risk. The Russell's up 2 to 24, or 2244.64. Nasdaq up 70.88. Continues to rally. Oh, wow. Look at the S&P. Dude.
Yeah, monster.
Wow.
4128.
Those of you who are long an index fund like the S&P 500, which I told my wife to put all of our money in if I die. Why did I say that? Because I'm a believer that if something happens to me, my wife can take the money and dollar cost average into the S&P 500 over a 24-month period. So let me break that down for you. The S&P is a diversified basket of stocks. Really, in my opinion, the best way to invest if you don't want to make stock selection, you can go into an index fund that has very low cost, like Vanguard, John Bogle. There you go. Cheers out to, shout out to John Bogle, who passed away, but really invented index, right? Yep. And then you own the S&P 500. You take that dividend you get, you reinvest it. She pulls out 8% a year, no matter what, every year. But she averages in. So if you have, for simple numbers, if you have $240,000, you put in $10,000 a month for 24 months. You don't buy it all at once,
right?
Because you don't know when but you got to be religious about buying the same amount every month for 24 months. And that S&P continues to rally 41, 28, 80. That's got to be an all-time high.
Yeah, it is. And I like the fact that you present it that way, because a lot of people that I know, they take the same approach with silver and gold. They just
keep buying.
Yeah, they hedge their portfolio about 10% of their total net worth, but they dollar cost average silver bars and gold bars every month, and it's just a good way to go. I'm glad you mentioned that.
Well, what happened to CleanSpark? For those of you, full disclosure, we're long CleanSpark. I think we have around we got a couple $100,000 position. Maybe it's like 500,000. I'll check. Yeah. But the stock rallied at the end of the day here.
Yeah, it was oversold all week. They did have some news about their...
Can we pull up the chart real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. I mean, even look at that, right into the close.
They have a nice mining facility outside of Atlanta now, near the airport.
How much did they raise? Didn't they do a raise at $22?
Yeah, $200 million at 22.
Right. So we're long this stock. Jason, you talk about it because this is one of your favorite positions.
They have... Well, it's not just crypto mining and hyperscale data center. They have microgrids, which is the ability to be self-contained. They're trying to use their microgrids with the solar company that they also acquired recently. What they're trying to do in their statement has been to be the lowest cost crypto miner in the world, and they're trying to get to basically zero emissions or zero carbon footprint, which is a bold goal to do, considering how much power and energy it takes to mine a crypto farm at this size and magnitude. They also sell the microgrids to consumers via just household families or commercially. So, like in a place where California, well, should I say Taxifornia?
Okay. Have you heard it here? Wait a sec. Wait. Hey, was that a new camera? Hey, you got a new camera angle. Is that for Skylon Monday?
Nice.
Let's do that again. Let me see that camera angle again. For those of you who don't know, they got
Nice.
Jason direct here.
Nice.
Is Willie okay with that?
Right on top.
Yeah,
All
look
right.
at that. You look good, dude. Look good. For those of you on the radio, by the way, we didn't cover it when CleanSpark. CleanSpark started out about $21 and rallied up to $22.09. So his chart was left to right.
Yeah.
Nice little V up.
Yeah.
Did well. I keep remembering, got to talk to people on the radio. KEIB 1150 AM, Los Angeles and Orange County. iHeartRadio app. The Patriot Network. Sean Hannity's on there.
Dave Ramsey.
Dave Ramsey.
Yeah.
Kind of feel important.
You know who's on there too is Dan Bongino, who took the place of the late Rush Limbaugh.
Oh, that's right.
So
Shout out to Dan Bongino. There you go, buddy.
Back to CleanSpark, though. Their microgrids. There's an opportunity for people in like rolling blackouts in California, any kind of natural disasters, emergency at times where you could have a microgrid, and people are doing this, and they'll have some energy storage system with some batteries, and they'll be able to harvest energy, and they'll be able to power their household in a time of crisis. So this is something that's becoming popular, especially in some of these areas where they have, even Florida with the hurricane season. So this is kind of cool that they're doing this. And CleanSpark has a really good CEO. They've got a nice business plan to continue mining Bitcoin at a high rate, but also to have a courtesy to the environment where they're trying to reduce their carbon footprint. So I like what they're doing.
I want to, for full disclosure, cover a few things here. Obviously, some people know that I was short naked calls on GameStop. GameStop continued to pull back. I covered them at a profit. I think I sold them, in a percentage basis, it was huge. But remember, there was that really advanced premium they were giving you for the 250s, the 200s. Yeah. So those of you who know I'm a call writer, I wrote calls naked against GameStop, and all of them were profitable.
$65 premiums.
Right, covered them all today.
Yeah.
I covered my short in naked calls on Tesla, the 750s, and that's because Tesla's kind of eased back a little bit, and those 750s went from $23 down to $12.
Right.
And so I covered them too.
Yeah.
So I'm not short Tesla anymore synthetically, which is I was using calls.
Right.
I'm not short GameStop synthetically.
We don't have any puts for GameStop.
We don't have any puts for GameStop.
Okay.
No way. I wouldn't pay those kind of premiums.
Yeah.
I'd write the premium.
Right, for sure.
But I wouldn't take the premium. I wouldn't pay it. Tesla, for full disclosure, $675.86. I saw, I think, really, CNBC was here for the new Tesla loop that's over at the convention center. I would check out that story. I'll talk to Josh and see if he can provide you a link. Really fascinating how the car goes down 40 feet and you just hail a Tesla and then it drives you across the convention, but under the ground.
Yeah, they're digging tunnels here.
And they're digging tunnels all over Vegas.
Yeah, they are.
I mean, Vegas is like a metropolis, man. Not only is it Sin City, but the technology infrastructure they're building here is amazing.
I'm so happy that I'm living here.
Okay, but we forgot to cover Jason's new, coming up, I'll do this properly for Josh. In the next segment, in about 3 minutes, we're going to cover the new name for California. Jason leaked it accidentally.
I did.
You had your big mouth.
Yes.
That's okay.
All right. Well, we can get into that, though.
Yeah, for sure. I sold my Costco, covered those. I only did that because I'm a little hesitant on the market right now. I got short the Dow, I got short the triple Qs. That's a hedge. Still long Boeing. They have some issues. They got to recall some planes and work on some electrical things, but they're being proactive. I got short Royal Caribbean Cruise Lines. I got short Carnival Cruise Lines. Here's what I think. Those things have had huge rallies off the bottom. They borrowed a ton of dough, like billions of dollars to stay in business, and the CDC hasn't let them reopen. When they reopen, my thoughts here is, see, the normal person's going to go, but when they reopen, aren't the stocks going to go up? No, they're anticipating they're reopening.
Baked in.
So I'm baking into the cake that this is just, they're done for a while. I'm not saying they're going out of business. When I say short, I don't mean to zero. I mean that I think that they've had a run and there's going to be a pullback. And I know people don't like shorters, but I don't care.
I kind of want to do something live here. I want to maybe go into some positions here with SOS and EBON for the weekend.
Why are you a fan?
I think Bitcoin goes back and tests 60,000 this weekend.
Really?
And eBond got crushed by the Hindenburg piece. And remember SOS
did they respond?
Yeah, they did respond. So they basically said there was a lot of stuff that was inconsistent with what eBond does. There was a lot of inaccuracies. They refuted most of it.
Isn't that kind of what people do there?
Yeah, they have to. What else could they do?
They refute it all, basically.
Yeah, and SOS did the same thing. And so I'm looking at possibly adding some...
You want me to do it right now? Here's 10,000. Here I go.
Yeah,
Do it right now.
let's
Ready?
hear it.
Let's see if it happens.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Wait, I want to hear something. I want to hear the confirmation.
I'm not hearing it.
Come on.
Oh, it's not making any noise.
All right, well...
We bought like 200 so far out of 10,000.
Okay, just 200. Okay. Well, we're going to be working on that.
Thin market here.
I was looking... Is that eBond or SOS?
SOS.
I like them both.
All right. Those of you on the radio can't see us. We're trying to buy a stock that... I bought all 10,000 at... well, look at that. All of it got filled 10,000 at 529. There you go. Happy?
How about some eBond?
Why do you like that name?
Just buy it. I'm not recommending anyone else buy it, just Todd.
Jesus.
Is that okay?
Isn't this the Hindenburg one? They're all Hindenburg.
Just buy. Dude, how many times have we been able to swing trade these?
This is eBang, right?
eBond, shebang, eBang. Okay, anyway, SOS, we disclosed this week. SOS, we made a swing trade and we netted about
62.5.
Thank you, 62,500.
62,500. But we were long 50,000 shares. I mean, it sounds more impressive than it really was, right?
Yeah, but listen, when you are able to size up like that, then you're able to take advantage of the situation more.
Right.
Okay, that's a great salary for an average person living in the United States, 62,500. So, you know, it's all relative. If you have a $5,000 portfolio, then you will trade accordingly. It just so happens that
We got filled at on eBang at 509.
Beautiful. Just one more time for the folks.
Yeah, right on the end, for sure.
All right, so we just made two trades that we're not recommending, but we like the stocks.
Hey, let's go to the chart for the week, Nick, on ammo. POWW.
Now we're talking.
All right, man.
Now
See
we're
that?
talking.
Okay, for those of you on the radio, stock started off around $6.42, rallied all the way to $7.70 intraday, and for the week it was up 84 cents or 12.94%. After hours at 7.25, it closed at 7.31 today. We are very pleased because we started buying that stock at 5.40 in the pre-market. I think our average price is around 5.60. We own some at 5.84. We've averaged into that. That's not the new camera, is it? That's yours, isn't it? Okay.
Hey, let's give
What are those new cameras called? Black Magic? Hey, we got some new... How many new cameras we ordered? Hey, we're investing in the show. Those of you who wonder what we're doing, we got a new studio coming up very soon. Autonomous, my podcast, is growing. We had Aaron Schock on it recently.
Yeah.
We're in show 48, and we hired a producer named Josh, who's in here occasionally. He's always online with us. He's helping us produce the show. You can go to Risk On YouTube or Todd Ault, Toddault, to check out the show. There's 48 episodes after today, and we do them live, man.
Just for the radio listeners that aren't familiar with this stock, it's Ammo Munitions. The ticker is POWW. We've made a commitment to invest in this company. We have done some due diligence. We're not recommending it to the folks, to the listeners, but I don't know if we mentioned that the ticker is POWW.
Right. Hey, if you put POWW, no, actually, if you type in Risk On in the comments today, while we're live, Josh is going to send you some merch.
Awesome.
Isn't that exciting?
So obviously, with the current,
No, look at, see, look at new hat. I got a new hat.
Yeah, we got
Risk
gear.
On hat. I like it a lot. It's really green.
It's a nice
You want,
hat.
no one wants to see you guys. My head is huge, so a hat on my head looks really ridiculous. See that? See how stupid I look? Doesn't even fit. I mean, that's how big my head is.
Yeah.
You add it all the way to the end. Yeah. See it? Look, it slides right off. This hat is not big enough for me.
How are we looking?
I got a big melon, man.
I got a peanut head, 7 1/8. So
Are you
yeah,
a peanut head?
Yeah. So
you look like a peanut.
it's
head.
fine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rock.
You guys see that clip of Risk On of me like closing up the Suez Canal? Did you do that on purpose, trying to make fun of me?
No,
I'm
it was a joke.
You were fat shaming me?
Yeah, a little bit.
Just kidding.
That's okay though.
Hey, that's fine.
You were a good sport about it.
Hey, subscribe. We've got 24,100 subscribers on our YouTube channel, Risk On. And we appreciate those people all over the world. We want to get to 25,000, then 100,000. Got a lot of people from India. Why is that?
I don't
Do they
know
like me?
what time of
I
day
like
or night.
I like garlic naan.
I think they like crypto.
That's probably why.
They do, and they like gold. Dude,
Hey, to the Indian
yeah.
government, don't outlaw crypto.
Don't you do it,
Don't
Modi.
you do it,
Modi, don't you do it.
Don't you do it, buddy. I know you're thinking about it.
And China also.
Hey,
Well,
so we're into the new segment. We're not keeping it together here. But those of you in Los Angeles and Orange County, you're listening to KIB 1150. We have a new name for California. And Jason, do we have a drum roll? No, that's barking. Hold on. Wait. Okay, what's the?
I don't think we have.
Oh, you can scroll up. I didn't know you could scroll up.
Yeah,
I didn't know you could scroll up.
Todd's having a good time.
Oh,
with
this is great. Okay, oh, here we go. You get ready and give them the new name for California. Ready?
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, go.
Taxifornia.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so last night I flew in from Costa Rica,
Correct.
LAX, drove down to Orange County, did the final touches on my house I sold there, got into a car, drove last night, dropped off some stuff at the new house. We weren't ready to move in.
Right.
The movers are there today with my wife. Everything's being moved in. I no longer live in California at all, not even on the weekends. I was here 5 days a week. Now my whole entire family has moved to Nevada, and I'm here in the. Is it still Republican here?
It really is purple. It's not blue.
Purple state.
Yeah, like most of the people that leave Taxifornia, they leave for a reason. Most of the time, they leave because of high taxes.
That's not why I left. That's one of the reasons.
Well, bad policies and
Sure.
less freedom. That's
Right.
you're restricted.
What's it? Taxifornia?
Yeah.
Dream of Taxifornia.
Yeah, exactly. From Red Hot
Exactly.
Chili Peppers.
Exactly.
I mean, Elon Musk left.
Come on, man. Let's get this. Taxifornia. That's gonna that's gonna
We
be on
need
the
that to
thumbnail.
hashtag, man.
Yeah,
That needs to
hashtag
trend.
Taxifornia. And I don't live there anymore. I moved.
Yeah.
Along with Graham Stephan, he moved away.
Yeah, Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan, he moved to Texas.
Yeah. We're going to these freedom states. Nevada, I hope that the people that come to Nevada don't bring that same ideology and same Taxifornia policies that ruin California. In my opinion, ruin California. That's my opinion.
I don't think California is ruined. I just think they need to figure out how to deal with the homeless population. Since we're on the political statement part right now, Taxifornia.
Let me tell you this.
I'm never going to forget this. It's Taxifornia. I bet we start a whole thing, Taxifornia.
Risk on is Taxifornia.
No, I mean literally. I'm like merch Taxifornia.
Oh yeah, we could. Maybe we should.
That's a good idea, actually.
Yeah.
Did you steal that name from someone?
No,
Because it's really creative, Taxifornia.
I didn't steal it.
Brett, have you ever heard of Taxifornia? No, it's fresh. It's fresh, isn't it, Nick?
Maybe Crypto Joe needs to
Josh,
trademark
what
that.
about
Hurry
you?
up.
Taxifornia? No? Yes? Never heard it. Now, Josh lives in Taxifornia, actually, in a really nice place.
Josh didn't want to come here.
But he kind of lives in freedom land out there. He's got a family. I told you, beautiful
you don't-
family
and you
out
don't?
there. Yeah, well, they were young and in school. Come on, dude, give him a break. Not everyone can just move out here.
Oh, they do have taxifornia.net. Look at this. Oh, this is great.
Wait, you found Taxifornia?
Look at this. There's a show called Live in
it's on-
Taxifornia.
There's a show called Taxifornia.
Oh, these guys are my heroes.
On 790K. Oh, wow. You didn't steal that, did you?
No, I didn't. I didn't even know it existed. I just started searching it.
Wow, Taxifornia.
The Taxifornia. Now, this is
this is totally
wow. That
This is
is
crazy.
awesome. Look at this.
We're looking at a California
Pull it
flag
up,
with the
man.
bear
Give 'em-
upside down.
Dude, give them some
How do
publicity.
you do that?
Just pull in
Will
taxifornia.net.
you put it in there real quick?
Yeah.
Look at this. This is crazy. What do you say?
It's a book by Van Michelson.
Oh, yeah? Well, we got some.
There it is. You just had it in there.
It's .net.
No, but you just had it in there.
I got it in there now. Look at this logo.
Pull up the screen real quick, Brett.
There we go.
Look at that. Taxifornia.
Look, California Republic.
Taxifornia Liberals Laboratory to Bankrupt American hardcover.
Taxifornia, the bear. Look at that.
James Lacey.
The bear's on his back.
Wow.
That's not exactly come and take it, is it?
Do you sure you didn't know that name before you
I
found it?
swear to God, I did not know.
Okay, we're stealing it. Is it trademarked?
I don't know. Crypto Joe, where are you?
I don't know. This seems like a great name. And look at they use the California for the X. It's really creative. Can we pull that back up again, Nick?
Wow.
Dream of Taxifornia.
That's strong.
I love it.
But they're right.
Wow.
And you know, the policies of sanctuary led to this.
Forward by Congressman Darrell Issa. Okay, so this is older.
Yep.
Chairman of the House Committee on Oversight and Government Reform.
But
Liberals' Laboratory to Bankrupt America.
you talk about the policies. Those are the policies.
Wow.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Will we get flagged here as political?
I don't think so.
It's not an
It's
election
just
year.
somebody
Come on,
else's
man.
site.
It's just someone else's stuff, man.
Yeah, it's not ours.
Yeah.
But I did not know about this.
Huh.
So, anyway.
And you suddenly, wow. Okay, everyone. Well, it's Taxifornia.
You know,
What's
Gavin
gonna
Newsom
happen?
is going to be there. He's trying to be recalled. Right now, they have the votes.
Okay, let's do that again. More on Gavin Newsom. Come on. Come on.
Gavin, why do you have sanctuary cities and high tax policies? Gas is $5. Come on, Gavin. Fix California.
You know, my wife knows Gavin Newsom. I always tell the story that
I
think
could go
he
on
was-
about
I think
Gavin
he was
Newsom.
attracted to her.
You know, yeah, he probably was.
He
Gavin?
was. Yeah, she's a pretty girl.
Yeah. That's sad, though.
Okay, sorry about
Yeah.
that. Well, California, I don't live there anymore. I moved after 45 years. There you go.
Yeah.
And now I'm in Nevada. And I was up today at 5:30 with the movers.
You know, Nevada is great because we can go out in the desert and just blast off AR-15s. Joe, you're not going to get the, you know what, Joe? Good luck, buddy.
What's that mean? Oh, I know what you're talking to. What Joe you're talking to?
Yeah.
Hey, what's that, segment 4? Hey, what part? Well, Josh, what is segment 4? I can't remember. Hey, those of you listening on the radio or watching YouTube, our show is on KEIB 1150 AM, Los Angeles, Orange County. And you can get the app, the iHeartRadio app, which is what I listen to it on, and go right to the Patriot Network. It's at 1 o'clock on Sundays, and we're in the index, so we're there. And you can find us right there if you need us. And you can also go to YouTube, and the show plays on YouTube, which is convenient. And starting Monday, the show will be on Instagram.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Buddy, that's strong.
The whole show.
That's pretty strong.
The 56 minutes will be on Instagram too.
That is
Just go to Todd Ault Instagram, TODDAULT. Follow me, and the show will be up there every day.
Wow, there's a lot of new pictures about this guy right here.
Who is he?
You know who he is. Look at his name. Look at these.
Oh, yeah. We're not.
This is
going there.
crazy.
Come on. We're in a new segment. Joe, what segment
right.
are we in? Hold on. Josh. Risk on Sports. Right on.
Are we talking Risk on Sports?
It's on Risk on Sports now.
All
Was
right.
I not in the microphone?
Hey, listen.
The director's like, Todd, get back on air and stop talking to me.
Risk on Sports, as the Yankees are behind 5-4. If you're a Tampa Bay Rays fan, you're loving it right now. It's early, bottom of the 4th. So Risk on Sports is going to primarily be talking about Major League Baseball. You know, I used to play professional baseball. I was a pitcher. That's why I really have in-depth analysis of how to approach the game of baseball from a betting standpoint. So starting on Monday at noon, I'm going to be live on air. Todd's going to sneak in here and join me, and I'm going to do about a 20-minute show Monday through Friday. I'm also going to figure out how to get the folks some information on the weekends, even if it's just what I'm looking at for games, what I might be betting. So the goal here is just to talk about...
Where's Crypto Joe?
I don't know.
Hey, Crypto Joe, you here?
So we're going to be talking about baseball, and we're going to be holding ourselves accountable. This is a risk-on show, and we're going to be betting baseball, and it's going to be interesting for sure. We'll document it all. We'll have all my picks. I'll have all of my cards from all of the casinos. We'll have the receipts, as they say, and we'll track it, and we'll hold ourselves accountable. And let's see if we can make a little bit of side money here just as a supplement. I think it'll be fun.
Yeah, it'll be good.
Yeah.
Risk on Sports. So we got to be very careful because these are our picks.
Yeah.
This is what we're doing. Yeah. You will be able to find out how we're picking them, what we're doing. But it'll be a nice 20-minute show where we'll cover baseball.
Yeah.
How come you're not covering like cricket and stuff like that?
No, we can't cover cricket.
Can we let Joe in real quick? How come we're not covering cricket?
It's just not as popular in the United States. Cricket's a great sport.
Is it? Are
Yeah.
you capable of handicapping cricket?
I am not capable of handicapping cricket. I could probably throw the ball though.
Wow.
So,
Cool. Hey, can we bring on Joe real quick? No, you got to wear that.
yeah, what are you doing?
No, put that back on.
America.
Oh, this is great. This is wonderful, man. This is so great. You're able to do this. Oh
Hey,
yeah.
Hey, you know, Taxifornia was once your home state too.
California was my home state.
Everybody.
Joe is nervous. Are you nervous, buddy?
Joe's a little nervous.
Working.
You're
Joe, can you give us
nervous.
a little breakdown of the current hash rate for Ethereum? With,
No. We're not doing that right now.
Oh, you wanna
We're
take
doing. He's going to be on the. He's going to be co-hosting the show. Not co-hosting the show. He's going to be a guest on the show.
on Risk On? I know.
Risk on Sports.
Yeah, I know. But do you want to put him on the spot right now?
Yeah, I do. I want.
Okay,
I want
fine.
to put him on the spot, and I want to know. Like, what's your favorite sports? Why are you on the show? What do you do? What do you like about sports?
What's my favorite?
Okay, look at that. It's Crypto Joe, everybody, and I want to tell everybody he has a
him a
good
round.
following because of crypto, right?
Yeah, give him a round of applause.
So I do that.
Yeah, here we go.
All right.
Yes.
It's Crypto Joe.
So I guess what's
Dude,
my
okay,
favorite
come on,
sport?
this is
Soccer.
about it.
Come on.
Come on, you can take that down now.
Take that
Look at
face
Crypto
diaper off,
Joe.
dude,
No,
even though it's the
no,
American
no.
flag.
Come on, I liked it, though.
Is
The
my
face
hair good?
diaper?
You look great. You look great.
So,
Joe, you're going to be joining us on Monday for the 20-minute sports show. You moved to Nevada. You moved your whole family. How long have you lived in California?
About as long as you, other than my short stint. over-
Aren't you 40?
You keep saying this.
How old are you?
I'll be 49 in a month.
what the hell?
It seems like I'm way older than you.
Yeah, it feels like it.
Does. I probably look older than you, too.
I don't know about
yeah,
that.
whatever. Yeah. So you moved why did you move your whole family from California?
Well, man, I've been with you for what? Almost 14 years now, and so you said
Someone's
jump,
worked
and
with
I
me
s-
for 14
Yeah,
years.
You said jump, I sort of said how high.
You need to.
Dude, how do you not look 70?
Yeah,
Are you working for me?
Yeah.
lots
what kind of
lots of
attitude is
naps. Lots of naps, bro.
What kind of attitude is that?
Dude, this is a high pressure situation. Let's
I
be
create high
honest.
pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
But if you thrive well in this environment,
You're now the chief information officer. But how did you get the name Crypto Joe? Do you remember that?
I do. There's actually some stuff on your Twitter about that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. You know, one day I'm doing nothing, and the next day is, oh yeah, we've got 1,500 miners going to Indiana, and by the way, you're going to set them up. Have a nice week.
Yeah, but you ended up doing a lot more than 1,500.
Oh,
didn't you?
yeah, it was crazy.
Thousands. Right.
Yeah.
I don't know how many it was. Wasn't it maybe under? Was it under 3,000?
Yeah, it was under 3,000.
Over 2,000 or
Over
something.
2.
I can't remember the exact number.
Yeah.
So, what's your favorite sport, man?
Soccer.
Yeah.
So are you gonna be? Can you bet on soccer?
Nah, Joe could. I'm not.
Yeah, soccer's a rough bet, man.
Yeah. I
But
don't.
otherwise, it's probably football and baseball. I mean, I'm a lifelong Angels fan and a lifelong 49ers fan. So
Oh yeah.
yeah.
We like the Angeles, the Angels. Yeah, they got a nice lineup.
I got
this
an
year.
angel
I
story.
love
I got an
I love
angels.
the Angels lineup.
I got an angel story to tell you guys
Oh,
after
yeah.
Tuesday.
That's
I have a
right.
really interesting angel story.
Oh, I'm interested.
Are
to
you
hear.
interested?
Oh,
Look
at
yeah,
these
I'm
hats.
definitely
You already know what the
interested.
story
I
is,
do know
right?
the story.
Yeah, we have a connection to the Angels now. It's an
Yeah.
interesting scenario.
Yeah.
There. All right, Joe. Well, we're so excited to have you on Mondays.
Awesome.
You're going to be on every day, right?
I am.
12 o'clock.
12 o'clock.
We're going to be talking baseball, betting.
Betting.
You live in Vegas now. You bought a new house.
I do, and my daughter actually gave me permission to become a Knights fan instead of a Ducks fan. You know, I was
Oh.
never into hockey.
I had
lot,
season
but
Duck tickets,
I'm
by the
thinking
way.
about becoming a Knights fan.
Dude,
You know when I had season duck tickets? When Paul Correa was there.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
That was so great.
That was
I had actually there was like really
There was a good time.
It was great.
to be a Ducks fan.
it was, and I was only like 2 rows off the glass, maybe 3 rows off the glass. It was really cool. It was really great experience. I always liked the Ducks and the Kings when Gretzky was there. After that got really popular.
Love the Kings. You know, I got to go to my buddy's a big hockey fan, and we went up to Edmonton 2 years ago.
Oh my God.
I didn't get to see the Oilers play, but he took us in, and we watched one of the development teams play in Rogers up there. It was rad. It was awesome.
Right. Well, Joe, we're excited to have you on. So, if you were to bet on a sport, though, what sport would you bet on?
Baseball.
Right. What do you think of football? Because we bet on. Why are you shaking your head about
Yeah.
no,
football?
football's too sharp, man.
Yeah.
Good luck
I'm
on
with-
that.
I'm with Jason.
No way. We're not risk on football. Sorry, it's too hard. I'm just
we're
being honest.
So when we get to football, we're not going to bet on football.
We're taking a vacation.
Will there be no betting on football?
It's
Well,
baseball only for
But
me.
we bet on the Super Bowl,
I don't know. I'm going to bet
okay,
on the Super
recreate-
Bowl.
and we got crushed too.
Recreationally, we'll bet on football, like for $25, something small.
Oh,
But no, I can't beat football. Why would I try to do something that I can't beat? It's just not going to happen. Sorry.
but you're beating baseball right now,
Yeah, I have a chance at baseball.
right?
don't
What
know.
about you? Would you bet football?
I would. But it's a lot more research, and he's right. It's super sharp.
Yeah.
What do you mean? It's just like the bookies have got it right or something?
The lines are really tough. The teams are. It's just really hard to bet football.
So
it's
what
only
about-
16 games. The variance is super high.
I know you're younger than me, but do you remember the game when Buffalo played Dallas in the Super Bowl?
Buffalo played Dallas.
It was a long time ago.
Trying. No.
It's like a gazillion years
Was
ago.
that the kicker Norwood?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And they lost 4 years in a row.
Yeah, they
right?
did. Yeah.
But on that game was the first time I ever knew you could bet on halftime over-under. You could bet on the full game over-under. You could bet on who got the first kickoff. You could bet on everything.
Everything.
You seem to do. The other day you bet on five or less runs, or was it 5 runs, or was it 5 or less, or was it less than 5?
Okay, so under 5, that means if it was 5, we push.
Got it.
Yep.
So it had to be 4.
Correct.
But there are some weird bets in baseball that I've seen
Oh, my-
Jason do too. I mean, like play 5 innings of the game.
You
right?
can
I
bet
mean,
will there be a run scored in the first inning? I have a formula for that. And it depends on the stadium, and it depends on the lineups and the pitcher and the wind and everything. So, like, if you're getting plus money on a certain number of these bets in certain stadiums where it says, hey, will there be a run scored, yes or no, in the first inning? And if it gives you a yes and it says, like, plus 130 or plus 140, then we make the move for yes because we're getting $140, risking $100. There's a lot of stuff you're going to learn about it, but I think we need to get into the last segment here.
Really?
Which I don't know what it's about, but Josh has.
I do.
What is it?
It's usually about mutual funds and
ETFs.
ETFs and all that exciting stuff.
Okay, we can do that.
You want to cover some mutual funds and exciting stuff?
Mutual funds are for baby boomers. No disrespect to them, but that's what I take
A
on.
baby boomer?
Yeah.
Are you a baby boomer?
No.
Are you a
hell,
boomer?
No. Boom. Do you know what a boomer is?
They call a lot of people boomers. They called me a boomer on
Okay,
online the other day.
boomer.
Okay, boomer.
I don't know what the year is, but we're not boomers.
Are you sure? Because they called me a boomer the other day.
No.
48 to 61.
Yeah. 48 to 61.
Hey, wait. Hey, Steve Smith, let's see here. Explains how shorts work. What's the risk? Huh.
Oh, boy.
Caesar. Do a same game parlay on over-under and a winner. What?
Caesar, you're talking about correlated parlays? Yeah. I'm interested in that. We can look at those for sure.
New motto: guys eat, sleep, trade, market really slow, droll, very slow. Last 3 weeks, almost punch the trigger.
Yeah. NetSky Limits saying, hey, there's more upside to the short side. Hey, buddy, I'm with you on that. In fact, Todd's looking at that too.
Yeah, I'm a believer. We're fizzling out for a little bit.
NetSky Limit just posted that for the radio folks.
Fizzle.
He's basically
hey,
saying,
those of you on the radio, KEIB 1150 Los Angeles, Orange County, and the iHeartRadio app. You know what happens every day? I feel like when I have to say the app, my brain for a second thinks I'm going to forget the name of the app. It happens every day I do it now. I think it's a 51 thing, and I'm involved in Alzheimer's, working with Alzheimer's. With Alzheimer's, I was the founder of that company. For those of you who don't know this, there's a company called Alzheimer's Neuro, and I was the founder 5 years ago. My father has Alzheimer's. My grandparents died from Alzheimer's. My mother-in-law died from Alzheimer's. I'm a big believer in trying to cure and solve it. I didn't say we had it yet.
Can I ask you something
Sure,
serious?
did I forget it?
No, on a serious note. Is that like, I'm ignorant on this stuff. Is that genetically predetermined? Like,
I think that you have a higher risk of getting it if you have families to get it. I was adopted by my father, my biological father, which I've recently. I know who my biological father is,
Right.
But I don't consider that a father. Just because you can have intercourse with someone doesn't mean you're the father.
Yeah, okay.
My father is my father. Milton Charles Ault Jr., Chuck Ault, Navy veteran, 2 tours in Da Nang, carried an M60. Hey, true story about my dad, by the way, real quick. He tried to get in the Air Force, couldn't get in. He's kind of a simple guy. Didn't get in the Air Force. Got into the Navy because he didn't want to be on land. And they made my dad a CB where he was on land carrying an
yeah.
M60.
Yep.
I said, Dad, did you shoot anybody? He said, I just shot everywhere and hoped it landed, but I never saw anything hit.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, because he was making stuff,
Yeah.
like building stuff.
Yeah.
CBs are like the construction people. Hey, Joe, you were in the military, right?
I was.
What did you do in the military? I never really asked this question. What did you do in the military besides go out with 15 or 16-year-old girls?
Oh, my God. Did you really say that?
Oh, did I say that loud?
What in the world are you doing?
Anyways.
Well, you were like a young military guy,
Yeah,
right?
I was. I was stationed at Fort Bragg, and I was a light wheel vehicle mechanic for the 21st MP Company.
No, I was teasing the audience, but just we're clear. I was teasing around here. Joe was a young guy, and he dated a girl and got married. You had to get permission from the parents, right?
I did.
Oh, I see.
But you've been married successfully for how long now?
It'll be 27 years this year.
27 years to the same girl.
Yep.
I happen to know her, by the way, so she doesn't mind me giving them a hard
Well, the
time.
marriage laws, it depends on the state. You can get married at a younger age.
No, I was teasing. Was
Yeah.
this North Carolina?
Yep.
Yeah, so yeah.
Did I offend you?
No.
No, that makes sense.
We've always
It's a
talked
great
about this.
success story.
Yeah, I
you
have-
married
I have no
someone.
problem there.
You married someone young. She was like 17, right, or
Yeah.
18. And you have been married for 27 years. You have 3 daughters.
Yep.
Very successful. I know them all, although I know Becca better than all of them.
No, Becca better than all of them.
Yeah. Joe's a successful guy. Joe, hang tight with us. We're going to wrap up the show soon. Will you
Works
hang
for
out
me.
for a little bit?
Yeah, I'll be here.
All right.
Let's
love
talk
it, love
about
it.
the,
Hey, I want to cover the risk of being short. So when people ask this question on the chat, when you're short a stock, you have unlimited risk. The stock could theoretically go, if you shorted at 100, it could go to 1,000, a million. And by the way, I've experienced this. I was short Amazon, and it went up $100 in a single day, and this was when the stock was $80.
Right.
Okay. This was like 20 years ago. So trust me, you can make big mistakes in shorting. When I short, I'm shorting as part of a hedge, stuff that maybe has rallied hard as part of a macro play or something that's industry specific. So when I say I'm short the triple Qs and I'm short the Dow, I'm long a bunch of other stocks, right?
Yeah.
So if I were not long any of them, I wouldn't be, I'm net short or net positive. I'm net negative right now. So I have a net bias to the short side, but I'm long a ton of POW and other things like that.
Yeah, for sure. I'm just reading in the chat because
There's a lot of risky shorting, and I don't recommend it to the average home gamer unless you know what you're doing,
right.
because you can be taken to the woodshed on being short. And
Yeah,
you can get crushed.
The
Like if you were
losses-
short, you were short GameStop.
Yeah.
At $14.
You're homeless and bankrupt, and you're getting margin called, and you're on the streets.
Right,
It could happen.
That hedge fund that went under,
Yeah.
or didn't under, but had to get rescued.
Right.
They were short a bunch of GameStop. They lost hundreds and hundreds of millions.
Melvin
of dollars.
Capital.
Melvin Capital, right? I see
Destroyed.
a lot of comments here. Roland, yeah, I heard he's Russian. I'm looking at these comments. Wow, there's a lot of Joe is a Russian spy.
Why is he called
Why
Crypto
is he called
Joe?
Crypto Joe?
Well, we answered that.
Well, I'll answer that again, and that is English is my third language. Well,
NetSky Limit. I
don't
thank
know
you
this
for.
guy, but I like
he's-
this guy.
Yeah, he's awesome.
he's awesome. Joe has been with me a long time, and we have a crypto mining business, and I trust Joe. And I invested $10 million of the company's money in crypto mining. And I said, Joe, if you lose it, mess this up. Sorry, radio. If I mess this up in any way, I will beat you. And so I trust Joe, and they gave him the nickname Crypto Joe because it's crypto. No, I trust Joe, and I didn't give him the name Crypto Joe. His name is Joe, and someone in Twitter like did a thing with me with guns like this,
Oh,
and
yeah.
Crypto Joe below, and he's like, and they called him Crypto Joe. It was really funny.
Yeah, I remember that.
What are you doing for the weekend?
We are betting baseball, eating good food, hanging out on the Vegas Strip. You know what we came to Vegas to do?
Yeah, I'm going to dinner tonight with you and Andrea and my
Yeah.
wife.
It's gonna
Joe,
be-
you going to join us?
I'm sure we can.
Are you busy? You and Di?
I'm unpacking this weekend, basically. So
Packing
yeah.
or unpacking?
Unpacking.
Right. The movers finally delivered your stuff.
After like 11 days, yeah, it was awesome.
Hey, Josh, anything I need to cover? We're going to talk parlays.
We got 2 minutes.
Oh, look at Steve. What do you think of MDRR?
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I'm long it. You guys know that. Good evening, Robbie. Nice to see you. Thank you, Devon. Welcome back, he says. That's great. You guys are awesome.
Net sky's the limit. I like this.
Hey, let's give everybody, Joe, let's give everybody on here, NetSky, Roland, Robbie, let's give them all. Joe, can we work with Josh? Let's
him a
give them all
t-shirt.
merch.
Yeah.
Yeah, Josh
Come on.
captures it. We can get that done.
I want to give them all merch.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
give
yeah.
it away. Give it away, man. This is awesome. Robbie, hey, guys, communicate with Joe and make sure we have your information. I mean, with Josh, sorry. So we can give you stuff. Skyla will be available also. Hey, don't forget on Monday, Skyla will be joining the show.
Yeah.
We got Risk On Sports starting at 12 o'clock. At 1:05, we have regular Risk On, which is about covering just basic risks, the market, trading, etc. Joe will be on the show on Risk On Sports.
Yes.
Skyla will be on with us on Risk On.
We need to make sure we have a good intro for Risk On Sports. Is it going to be like
Yeah, they're working on it. You're not going to get it Monday, but there's a super animation coming.
Oh, that's cool, man.
I'm really excited.
That's
hey,
awesome.
check out our YouTube channel, Todd Ault, Toddault, Ault, or Risk On. Check out Instagram. Todd Ault is also on Instagram. My Twitter is Todd Ault 3 because I'm Milton Todd Ault III. My actual legal name is Milton Charles Ault III. But people call me Todd because that was my name before I was adopted.
Richard, thanks for the super chat. I really appreciate that. Todd appreciates it. Hey,
Richard,
we got about
you're awesome.
we got 1 minute left. What else do we want to talk about?
We have, I like being back in the studio.
Oh, okay, 20 seconds. Pardon me, 20 seconds.
Hey, the show's not long enough. Thanks for joining us on the radio. I hope you guys are having a great Sunday. If you're listening to this, it's Friday. We're in Las Vegas, and it's my permanent residency now. I live in Las Vegas. I moved there for a reason. Taxifornia?
Taxifornia is no longer.
Joe joined us. The company moved its headquarters here. This is Risk On. Brett, Nick, Willie, Josh, my man producer. Skyler, who's off today helping move. Crypto Joey joined us today. Jason Bartholomew, we love you. Thank you so much. See you Monday.